Alright guys, something a little special about this agility lap will be my last one ever. No, I'm actually just kidding. This wasn't too bad, but this will be the 20 million agility mark, which will be pretty fucking sexy to finally get it. I literally do not mind agility. This is like really been relaxing, honestly, while I've been doing some RS3 things. Currently, just doing some Runespan, though, back to Runespan for me. But here we go. As we see our character go down, we will be hitting the 20 millions. Sweet. Great game. Love it. Oh, and this is actually about 3 hours or so away from Zaya being released. I don't know if I read anything about agility in there. It probably will have some type of course, so I assume in the future. I hope it really... I don't really know what to say. Like, I mean, I hope it isn't faster than this, but if it is more click intensive or some crap like that and less like AFK, then I guess I wouldn't care if it's a little bit faster. But yeah, I guess who knows. Maybe they can make an agility course where every time you do something, like one dragon bone goes in your inventory and it's noted. That would be great. Anyways, as you guys know by last video where I was selling off my green dragon hides, they did finally sell. The moment when you do your pin and you mess up the last number, fucking hell. But yes, here it is. All the hides have been sold, which is pretty sweet. Not too bad. Don't mind the profit off of that. I believe I still have like 100k more I gotta put in the GE on my other account, but I've been too lazy to go and actually do that. None of these are buying and none of these are selling. I hate Herblore, dude. Herblore is like one of the worst buyables to train because you gotta worry about when you sell the potions after just training, and it's fucking horrible. Now, on a side note, that is how many marks of grace I currently have. I also have 2 sets of graceful. Search grace. I do have 2 sets. I'm just wearing those 2 pieces, so not too bad. I believe I was 70 agility before rooftops came out on this account or something like that. So minus, I guess, a little bit of that. I go back to agility probably, to be honest, and wait for my farm runs. On a side note as well, Torstal's seeds have gone up quite a bit the past few days. I bought like just about 2k for 26k each, which is pretty cool. But I'm going to be using all of them anyways, and I think the Torstal's itself haven't actually rose much. They're still 7k each or so. But anyways, going to go back to a little bit of agility. Just wait till Zaya probably comes out. I guess I will just continue training it for now. And then we will see what we're going to do with the whole Zaya thing. This will be interesting. Let's go. Alright, guys. So, yeah. Soul Rune Runecrafting and Blood Rune Runecrafting is now out. And as well as Zaya, obviously, this is like the map of Zaya. Believe it or not, this is currently me runecrafting. This is actually how you runecraft, as you guys see. I'm AFKing. Now I'm going to show you guys the XP per hour I am getting currently with this method. Keep in mind, I have actually been a little bit AFK. Like, I think I've missed a few ticks here and there, obviously just doing other things right now. But that is currently the rates I'm getting, 49k an hour. Pretty soon it's going to be like 55k an hour because I am almost done my next trip. The way you do this basically is, what's a great example of giving it? I guess it almost is like doing wines. You put like, you just keep cooking and then all of a sudden you get like a big XP drop eventually. But that's kind of what this is like. This takes like a few minutes to get like 2 inventories prepared. And then once you go to the altar, you actually get like 6k runecrafting experience. And then you got to go back to doing this for like 5 minutes or some crap. And I believe the profit per hour for this is probably 600k. That is only if soul runes stay at 300 each, but they probably will not. Also, new magics are out. I have not yet tested these. I have no idea how well they are. This one seems to be very interesting to me. At least looks like they all use the same. Okay. Some of the lower ones use like body runes instead of blood runes at the ending. So I guess that's a little more expensive there. But yeah, this is like the new prayer method here. Basically, these the magic prayers. So yeah, I'm gonna test that out later on whenever I do Slayer, I guess, which will be quite interesting. But yes, this is the Soul Rune Runecrafting. You have to get 100% in the, I don't know how the hell you're gonna say this clan name, but AlkanRs, some shit like that. You gotta get 100% in that before you start doing runecrafting for soul runes. I think if you do blood runes, it's a bit less actually than 6 or like 100%. It's, I don't know the exact thing. Oops, my bad. Right, by the way, you do not need a dragon pickaxe for this method. You can use any pickaxe, just like the Abyss. Won't make a difference. And normally when I bank, I just drink stamina pot. And this is basically how you do it. I don't know if I really want to throw up like a guide of how to do this, but I mean, this is literally all you do. Bring a chisel with you. You will follow this path just like the regular abyss, and you will go to the Soul Rift altar instead of the nature altar, I guess, or the nature rift, whichever one you want to call it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go buy a different pickaxe because I'm kind of scared of PKers might eventually get to me. I'm a little paranoid because that is a dragon pickaxe. I have no idea what they would get if they PK'd me for it though. Should have went that way. Oh my god, I'm not used to this fucking. So I'm used to the nature runes, but yeah, the Soul Rift is on the east side. Like the Blood runes are on the west side. Like they're actually almost identical to being the completely opposite of the sides. So are you guys ready for this XP drop? Boom, 3.2k, and then basically you just do this. This is probably the only click intensive part of this skill, and nothing. Oh, is my thing not on? Wait, I don't think these were on. Okay, oops. AHK is now on. This is probably the only click intensive part of this skill, and I'm fucking up the AHK now. I gotta get used to this. This is like doing darts all over again, basically, but I'm just gonna use my hand for the rest because lol, fucking the rest of the inventory is weird. There we go, and then you get another XP drop. That was like an awful crafting thingy, but yeah, that's basically how you do it. And then you follow this path down to get back to the soul, well, to get back to the Dark Essence mining place. So yeah, that is literally all you do. I really don't know how to explain like how to get here and all that stuff. Like the actual, I guess once I go back to AFK Runecrafting in a second, I will show you guys. But yes, technically, this is not similar to RuneSpan, but at the same time, it kind of is. Alright, so as you see now, my Runecrafting XP per hour is 52.6k. After this trip here, I should be just about done 50k an hour probably or so. I think they said it's 45k an hour, and that's like only some people will get this XP rate, but realistically, like anyone should be able to get this XP rate. I guess if you're really bad at the fletching part, like fucking you're a grandpa, then maybe you'll get 45k an hour, but I'm not even that good at it, and I got, you know, 52k an hour, so yeah, there's that rate. But what was I going to talk about now? Right, so how you get here, obviously, Zaya, you get here from Port Serum, and then, yeah, you will end up right here. Do not run to the east, run to the west. You will have to go all the way west, come up to, like, this green area. Like, looks like a jungle kind of map. But then you just go straight up north, and you have to go to this library area. I'm not going to make a guide on how to do that. Maybe in the future, I guess I can do it again on my newbie account, like this account right here. Gains, it has, I think, 80-something. Oh, wait, this account has, like, 82 runecrafting, I think. So I guess I could do blood runes on that account. But yeah, as you see, I am just sitting here AFKing, and yep. Anyways, the first round of ever doing this, you will not be able to. This is a mistake I made as well. Basically, how you get to this area here is once you're done with the library stuff, you leave through the north, like, I don't know, corridor, I guess. Go up north and follow this path right here. This is where the dark altar is for the soul runes or whatever. And then what's going on with my map? What the fuck? Why can't I move it? Some weird glitch. Take that out. Re-click that in case. Okay, now there's something wrong with this map. I can't, it's gonna, are you serious? Stop. Okay, anyways, as you see, to the very right of this map, oh, this game sucks, what the hell? Okay, there we go, now we can move it. Yeah, you follow this path, and then you just take the shortcut here. I think it's like 73 agility or something, so I don't think you could do any of these methods unless you're at 73 agility, but I mean, agility is like an essential, just get it anyways. And then you will end up here. The way I obviously do it, and everyone else will be doing it, is once you have one full inventory here, you run back up this path, and then you go back to the Dark Altar, you like enhance these dense essence or some crap, and then you come back here. Basically, you do 2 trips, and then you go to the abyss. One thing I must say, I feel so bad for all the Iron Men out there that have high runecrafting /99. Basically, the only way to train runecrafting was either one to mine Pure S, which is absolutely crap, or to do Zura, which was like the #1 method, or even some Wyverns, I guess, if you want to do a little bit slower method. And yeah, you have to kill roughly 9,000 Zura on an Iron Man to get runecrafting to 99. And this, you don't actually need anything, you just need a pickaxe, basically. So I feel so damn bad, but that is RuneScape. I've lived through that, it sucks. It's going to continue happening, unfortunately. So, yeah, anyways, on your way back, you just do this again. This shard stack you see at the top right of my inventory, my hands are freezing, so do not judge me by my clicking right now. It's freaking Canada, and my hands are cold as fuck. So, yeah, this shard stack here, basically, I think it holds, like, I don't know exactly how many it is, but just like an inventory. It's only efficient to do an inventory, basically. As long as you fletch all these or craft all these before you get to this rock, then you are 100% efficient. So basically, I'm going to mine another inventory, go back up, enhance these again, and then teleport to back to, I guess, the abyss. And then, yep, that's basically it. That is a full lap of doing it. Like I said, pickaxe does not matter. You can use bronze, myth, black, whatever. I believe the agility cape now works as full graceful, so you can wear like this. It still has, but yeah, use full graceful. I mean, obviously that's like the best thing to use, as you see everyone else is using it. But yeah, I will tell you guys, to get here, it is quite annoying. The amount of shit I had to do in this library part. It took me about 2.5 hours, but you can now do it within an hour. Basically, go to World 2. It's kind of hard to explain. Okay, so once you get here, I'm sure someone will make a video guide on it. I probably should have, but at the first I didn't know what the fuck I was even doing, so it would have been a horrible guide. But go to the bottom floor. There's like 2 little guys around here. You right click and help them, and they're gonna ask for a book. All these rooms here are literally just libraries. Like, you have to search the bookcases, and there's 3 floors: the bottom floor, middle floor, and top floor. So times this by like 2 more, so there's technically 12 rooms, I guess. But yeah, these guys will ask you for a book. You go up these ladders here, go up twice to the top floor, and there's going to be some pink lady walking around the top floor, and you talk to her and ask her where the book is. Basically, it's so hard to explain like this. I may as well just go there. But you talk to the girl in like the pink, ask where the book is located, and she will tell you it's either like northwest, bottom floor, middle floor, top floor, or some crap like that. And that's basically how you get there. Well, that's basically where the book is, and then you have to get there yourself, and then you have to search the bookcases. Now, if you are in World 2, sometimes people will plant flowers on where the bookcase, which bookcase you should search, and 9 times out of 10, that will be the correct spot for you. I'm not sure if that's how it works at the starting, but I feel so lost explaining this, because I guess once you actually get there and you start doing a few minutes of it, this will all clue into what I'm just saying. But just follow, honestly, the herd of other people and what they're doing. But yeah, that shit takes quite a while, and it is very irritating. It is probably the stupidest way ever to implement like this area they just unlocked for us. Very boring. Could have been done so much better. At least like make it fun. That was really boring. But basically, you just search the bookcases for books, then you bring it back to the original guy that asked you for which book it is and like which book they needed you to get. And then that's it. Now, this is just one clan out of like 5 or 6, whatever the hell it is. So you're gonna have to do every freaking white dot I see. I'm kind of scared of the pickaxe. I don't have any other pickaxes in my bank, so I gotta go buy one from the GE. But I just want to do like an hour of Runecrafting just to see the rates. And I guess this trip will be my last trip to tick off roughly the full hour, actually. So that will be interesting, I guess. I believe. My AHK is not on again. I'm turning it off because I'm doing RS3 as well. And I have to press my bank preset, and it's not working with the AHK. Okay. I'm awful at this. Okay, there we go. Okay. There. Last one. These hands are so cold. There's the XP rate. 51k XP an hour, roughly. Probably just 50k by the time I actually get back down there, which is where I actually started this tracker. So, yep, 50k an hour for making soul runes. I guess that was like roughly 5k or 6k XP, so you do roughly 9 or 10 laps of what I just did in an hour. So times this by like 9 or 10, and that's how many soul runes you'll make per hour. So judging by what price they go down to, that will be the profit per hour. So it's not too bad, but yep. Give me your opinions on this. I don't exactly know what to think. I mean, it is still slow, but it is very AFK. There could be a few different ways of probably making it not this AFK at least, but quite interesting, I guess. So hopefully you guys are enjoying Zaya. I have not yet done anything in other clans at all, and I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to take advantage of this being this right here. Might be a small chance that there's somehow like nerfed or some crap. Who knows? They might make it less AFK or something. So, as I always say, abuse it until it gets nerfed. But within fucking reason. If it's a bug abuse, do not abuse it. This isn't bug abuse. So, I mean, just do this until they potentially nerf it. I don't think they're going to. It's really just the higher level players probably saying this is crazy, but the lower level players are probably like, this is amazing. I mean, I guess their point was to make more people start doing Runecrafting, and I mean, look how many people are runecrafting, so it's kind of, I guess, working if they're looking at it from their perspective. But as far as for us, this is crazy OP. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next old school video progress. As far as maxing, we are, yeah, just 380k till 96. I'm not even going to feel that accomplished once I get 99 RC now, because this is just too much. Can't believe how AFK this is. But at least I did 95 with nature runes, and this was mostly done like 2 years ago, so whatever. But yeah, I guess it was smart to save this, because it would have been either this or I would have done nature runes or astrals. But if I was to do lava runes, I would never do lava runes now. Like, I think lava runes is probably, at the very least, I would say it's mostly dead content. I mean, it's 10k XP an hour more for a buttload more effort and a buttload of GP you're going to spend. I think this profits 600k an hour. I think lavas cost like 400k an hour, so that's almost a mil an hour difference just for the 10k Runecraft XP more per hour. Don't know if that's honestly worth. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next video. And yes, I trained a bit more agility. This morning when this Zaya came out, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, so I just stuck to doing agility. So did like 3 more hours of agility after 20 million, but I guess I will do this now until I might even just do it till I get 20 mil. It's going to take about 200 hours, which isn't really anything. Anyways, Lego.